Good evening. Happy Monday. How is everybody doing today? I'm going to give a few minutes for people to jump on, and we're going to do some live readings. We're going to do one question per person. Let's hope we don't get so jammed up like we did the last couple times that I can't get to everybody here. I'm going to try to get to everybody as best I can. And we're going to start out like we always do with a collective reading. So hopefully we can get a few questions in here. So for those of you just joining, I'm just starting the live up right now. We're going to be doing one question per person. They'll be for free for that question per person. If you do want a paid reading, you can reach out for that, or I could do a really small one. We'll see, how crowded it gets today. And with that, let's look at what the collective energies are for the collective. Let's see what the energies we have are. If you have a question, please put it into the comment window. I'm doing one question per person. Just ask your question into the comments. And with that, let's look at our first collective. First collective card that we have is Journey. Right, so you're about to embark on some type of a journey. Let's see what else we have here. But Spirit's saying, let go of all attachments while you're on this journey. And the reason being is that, you've got a woman holding a coin. And so that means that there's, potentially some money coming in. And with that, it's also going to be a caring connection and yin yang, which usually is what we would call a high level soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart. So if you look at all these cards going together, Spirit's basically telling you to release this attachment so that you can get back onto the journey. Don't worry so much about the money. That woman with a coin is there. So abundance is coming in along with caring connection and your twin, your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your person, however you want to describe it. And that is the reading for today. So with that, please put some questions into the chat window for those of you who are just joining. I'm going to be answering some questions. All I ask is that you like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel if you do get a question answered. So whoever's putting their question in first will get some questions. The rules I have are do not put the question in 50 times, 20 times, 10 times. Put it in once, and I will try to get to as many as I can. But when somebody puts in too many and tries to get my attention, all it's going to do is get my attention not to read cards, because it ruins the experience for everybody else. And so with that, let's see what energies we have that are coming in for love while we're waiting for a few people to put some questions in. Here we go. We have our first question. So is it over with W and you? Well, Jenny, let's find out. Let's see what's going on inside of the energies between you and W. So for all those who are joining, it is a free one question per person. I just ask that you put your question into the comments, and if you do get a card, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. That's all I ask. And with that, let's see what we have here. Spirit, what's going on with David W. and her? Okay, I got 3 cards that came out. And first one is you are worthy. You're going to need to be in a place of forgiveness, and there's a lot of responsibilities within that connection. And that was from let's get back to Jenny. So Jenny, there's a lot of stuff holding this connection back. Something happened that made you feel not worthy, and Spirit's saying that there's some forgiveness that is needed for this. And let's see, is it over? Yes or no? Spirit, don't give me the whole deck. I have a feeling that Spirit is not going to tell us, but let's ask one more time. Spirit, is it over between Jenny and her person? Okay, Spirit, still giving me multiple cards. First card is most likely, is what I'm getting. End it now. Of course, let it go. So Spirit's saying, yeah, this one is over. Move on to the next. As Ariana Grande says, thank you next. This one you need to let go of, and you need to forgive yourself for whatever happened within that, because forgiveness is only for you. It's not for the other person. But so hopefully that does answer your question, Jenny. Please just like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. All right, let's see if we have any other questions here. And Susan, is it over with Ken? So let's find out. And for everybody who is joining, please just put your question in once. If I see people putting questions in over and over again, that just tells me that this is not correct. So let's see what we've got going on here. So Jenny, or are we, where were we at here? Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. So Susan, what I've got is you guys have a psychic connection, but there's a lot of friendly support that's required for you right now. And I'm going to ask Spirit, where are we with this connection as well? Spirit, what's going on with her and her person? And Spirit's giving me go and 6 months. So Spirit's saying maybe in 6 months you're going to get a chance, but for right now you've got to work on yourself. And as you work on yourself, perhaps you're going to really attract the one that you truly want in there. But let time tell for that one. Just focus on yourself. Don't focus on the other person. So I hope that helps. So Susan, if you could please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And let's see if we have any other questions. For those of you who are just joining, I am doing one question per person. I am just asking that if you do get a question answered, to please like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. And with that, while I'm waiting for a couple questions, I'm going to pull a couple collectives. And if you are joining and you're asking a question, just ask it once. I will try to get to it. But when I get a lot of people, what happens is it gets too jammed up and people try to chat over each other, and it just never works out well. So let's see what's going on here in the collective for love. And let's see what we've got going on. One or two more cards, Spirit. And so for those of you joining, I am doing one question per person for free. So Spirit's saying a lot of you guys right now, and this is a collective reading for those just joining, a lot of you people are in separation, right? And why is separation? Because Spirit wants you to put yourself first. You need to get into that self-love. You need to get into that healing. And when you do that, you're going to need to express your love. Why? Because there is an unbreakable love coming in for you. So work on yourself. As you work on yourself, love is going to come in. So I hope that helps with everybody. And let's see if we have any more questions that want to be answered. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe if you've never been to my channel before. And we'll answer that question in a second, Kendra. If you've never been to my channel, I'm Silver Fox Spiritual. I do light language healings as well as readings. All of my readings are done in a place of healing, not in a place of trauma. So we're trying not to do cards where there's a story that's going to trigger you, because the trigger does no good. What triggers are there for you to see what you need to heal. And so we work on how, what is it that you do need to heal, and how is that going to help you, right? We're going to try to find ways to help you how to get past those blocks. And nice to meet you as well, Cassie. So let's see what's going on with B. Is B in a public relationship with the other girl? Well, it seems like you know the answer to this one already, Kendra, but I'm going to ask, and Spirit is saying no. Comes back to bite you, bitter taste, goes sour. So Spirit's saying no on this one. This one's a big no. Maybe at one point, but not at this point. And so Pumpkin Girl, are you looking for just a general card? I can pull a general card for you. Let me see what I'm feeling into for this. I think I'm just going to use clarifying realities. And Cliff, I will ask that question in a second. And will your future be better? So you're looking for a business success. Let's let's change the cards out a little bit on this one here. So bear with me while I switch it out. And Pumpkin Girl, hang on a second. And for those of you who just joining, please do put your question uh, into the chat window. I will try to get to everybody, but if you are spamming the question, putting it in more than once, then I will not answer your question because it just ruins it for everybody else. So we're going to look at some money cards here for you, Pumpkin Girl, and see what the money cards are saying for you. Card jumped out, manifesting. So you have all the tools you need to manifest. So it's a big yes for you. I hope you can see this card. So that's for you, Pumpkin Girl. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. If you do get a card, is that you do a subscription. And it's good to put notifications on because when I go live, I just go live like today. So let's get up the list here. And Clifford is, will your ex come back into your life this year? Let's ask a yes or a no on that, Clifford. And then I might answer for timing. I'm not sure on that one. So let's see. Will Cliff's ex come back into his life this year? Okay, card I got for you is a no. Currents are too strong. Find solid ground. So Spirit's telling you it's time to work on yourself a little bit because this one's not coming back. All right, so let's please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. So let's see what else we have here. So we have Winds of Change. Can you get a general card? Absolutely, you can get a general card. I just ask that you please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And anybody who has gotten a reading, please do that as well. And let's see where we are here. So I got to scroll back up to here for a second. Bear with me. We're getting a lot of, okay. Wind of Change. Let's get some general cards from you. Let's see what we have for Wind of Change, Spirit. Okay, Spirit's giving you a couple cards here. So let's see what's going on here with my screen. First thing we got was a spiral idea. Okay, pay attention to the little things in life, winds of change. The other one I got is rescue with purpose, and chaos or clarity will come. Aftermath is calm. So it seems like, and see what else we have, buoyant spirits, stay buoyant in life's waters. So it seems like for you, this is really going to be something that's going to be a little bit of a test. You've got a lot of turbulence going on. Spirit's telling you, stay calm inside of the turbulence. Support flows for you with a lot of people. So you've got some people to hold you together, but there's some turbulent waters. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that is my reading. So with that, let's see who's next on the list. And let's see who we have here. Cassie, are you on the right educational path? Let's find out. That's a good question for the yes or no's. Is Cassie on the right path? Wow, that popped right out. And Spirit's saying no. Learn from experiences. Old ways no longer work. So Spirit's asking you to kind of take a different approach because, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and getting a different result, you know, expecting to get a different result. So change your perspective. There might be something that's there for you, Cassie, but not what you're seeing straight ahead. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, so we have Melkamy. Will you get clearer vision on new business in the next several weeks? Let's take a look and see what we've got here for that one. I want to use another deck. I just have to find it. Here we go. I found it. It's the deck that was calling me out. So for you, Mel, and for those of you who are just joining, please only put your question in once because if I see the question in a zillion times, then I'm just going to not answer it because that takes away from me being able to see everybody else's stuff and I got to scroll too much. It's just me tonight. I don't have a moderator. So will you get a clearer vision in business in the next several weeks, Mel? Let's take a look. And for those of you who have gotten a card, just please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Mel, your card is Take root. Prosperity grows where roots are deep. Invest in foundational skills and knowledge. And depth brings abundance. So Spirit is telling you to just kind of dig in deep, make sure you have a strong foundation, because there's nothing worse than a shaky foundation or roots that are too much to the surface, because it's just going to fall down. Make sure what you're doing within your business has those solid foundations. Okay, hopefully that helps you. And let's see who's next on the list. And you're welcome, Winds of Change. And Elizabeth, anything Spirit wants you to know? Well, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I think I'm going to pull a traditional tarot for you, Elizabeth. And let's see what we have here. Spirit's giving you two things. So you got two cards, and I'm going to hold them both up. Hopefully you can see them both, right? And these are traditional tarot. And basically, you've been planting a lot of seeds for a lot of time. You're doing a lot of hard work. You've been sowing the garden, and Spirit's saying your abundance is coming in. You've got all the tools you need for a great harvest. It's your manifestation time, and that's what Spirit's trying to tell you, Elizabeth. So I hope that resonates. And Daisy, will your daughter talk to you again? I think this one's a Ask the Universe, because I can feel an answer coming through. Will Daisy's daughter talk to her? And Spirit's saying on this one, it's going to take some time, right? So hopefully you can see that. If not, I'll hold it up. She will talk to you, but it's going to take some time, and I feel some effort and a little bit of compromise. And so Amy Lou, yes, you can have a card, and I'm feeling this deck here for you, Amy Lou. Let's see what we get. And so anybody who has gotten a card, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. I just TikTok whacked my account. I had a few thousand subscribers, and so now nobody knows where to find me. So Amy, you got three cards from Spirit, and the first one is Cosmic Stillness. Spirit wants you to be into that stillness. Fragile remnants in ruins, a barrier lingers, echoing lost innocence. What memories will you preserve? So spirits want you to get really deep into your memories and try to see what it is that's trying to come out. And then journey's burden. Every step forward carries the weight of past decisions. So I feel that on this one, Spirit wants you to go within yourself and start looking at your past. And look, we have a hidden one I didn't even see. Spirit wants you to look inside your past. There's something there that needs to come out and be seen. And the last one is mute testimony. The mouth may contain mute, but the soul spills volumes through every gesture. Yeah, and so Spirit's really telling you it's time for you to go within, Amy Lou, and it's time for you to free up something that wants to come out, something that you've long since forgotten. So I hope that makes sense to you, Amy Lou. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And 97 Chicago, will you see Chuck face to face soon? Let's see what we've got here. And she's saying many spirits really having some fun with you, many faces. So I have a feeling that Chuck has not been, shall we say, quite that honest to you, because I get many, right? And so you will see him, but you might see some other faces on him as well, i.e. Some other truths that he's willing to share. I hope that makes sense to you. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let's see what else we've got coming on here. So Shedding Light, would like a card? I'm going to get you a card here. And so I'm going to try to get to everybody. Just, be patient. I'm going down the line. So hopefully I can get to it. Unfortunately, TikTok scrolls like crazy, so I may miss a few people. And when it gets too backed up, I'm going to have to, do what I usually do, which is just pick a few people. So for this card, we got one here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Your wheel is turning for you. That's what you got from Spirit. And let's get, that's for you, Amy Lou. Amy Lou, your wheel is turning towards the positive. I hope that makes sense. And Shedding Light, would you like a card? Get you a card too. This one wants to come out. You've got two cards. So first one is can't get worse, only upwards from here, because this one came out upside down. This means that you're out of being stabbed to death and now into that upward swing. However, there's a choice you're going to have to make, and it's going to be a tough one, but you're going to pull through this choice. So I hope that makes sense for you. Shedding light, and Toto, will Charlie contact you? Let's take a look. And just remember, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Will Charlie contact Toto? Let's see what we got here. I'm getting proceed next month, so yeah, you will get a contact for you, Toto. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. I'll try to get to as many people as I can. Tandika, can you get a card? Yes, you can. Let me see what I feel guided to for you. Let's see. I think I'm going to get you a message for your higher self, Tandika. That's what seems to be calling me for you. So, wow, two cards popped straight out of the deck. And so we have two cards. I'm going to hold it up. Right, that's the first one. That first one is rise above the dark days, right? So Spirit's saying, hey, things may look dark, but please rise above it and live playfully with a light heart. And so you're getting divine guidance. That's what they're showing you here, right? And so it's time for you to sit in the quiet, listen to it, get that divine guidance. It's not as bad as you think. So I hope that makes sense to you, Tandika. Please let me know in the comments, and please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. So, Suze, is there anything that Spirit wants to know? I don't know. Let's find out. I think there is something Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, give me one card, and it popped straight out. What I got was a celestial embrace. The universe unfolds you in its arms. Safety it's found in its embrace. So, Spirit's telling that you are protected, you are being embraced, your angels are there for you, whatever spirits that you believe in and resonate with, they're there supporting you at this point. So I hope that resonates. And again, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And can you get a card, please, Tandika? Yes, you can. I'm going to pull a tarot for you. You got two, Tandika. And you have lost opportunity. So something, I'm going to hold this up. Usually when we see it upright, this card is usually the hand of God. It's a slow moving hand, but it's usually the hand of God. But something that you wanted, you got as a lost opportunity. However, Spirit's saying that that lost opportunity is going to turn into a big success for you. So don't worry. You're going to come out much better for that lost opportunity. There's something better for you. So I hope that makes sense. Virgoing, can you get a card? Yeah, I'm going to pull you a card as well. And if you guys want specific cards, just please tell me what subjects are. I know it's DAC to pull. Sometimes I'll just intuitively get it, but if there's something you truly want, just let me know. Okay, so Virgoing, what you have is you got some regret going on, but Spirit again is saying that, there's something here that made you really sad, but success is coming in. I'm going to put these down here. And for all those that are asking a question, please don't keep on putting the same question in again, because I'm going to stop doing anybody who does that. I'm just going to put that one warning out. Anybody who's putting the question in more than once, it's not going to get answered, because I need to give room for all the people. I've got 44 messages back. I got 44 messages, and I don't want to spam it for people. I want people to do it. Do I believe Kundalini is the Holy Spirit? No, I don't. I believe Kundalini was something that was really positive. However, it's been hijacked by collective darkness, and it's not really a great thing anymore. It's something it's got some extra negativity that needs to be removed from it, and you can do that yourself by just connecting with yourself. But it was once meant to be something really good to help you open up and connect to yourself, but over time it got corrupted, just like a lot of things. And so, Hannah, you're asking for a card. let's see what we have for you, Hannah. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Okay, for you, Hannah, we've got two. It says brave beginnings. The nest is comfort, but true growth comes from daring to leap. So seems like you're looking at the safety of the nest, but Spirit's saying, hey, it's time for you to fly. Um, Distance and love, as time stretches, space between you is going to be a little bit bigger. So you're going to have some, whatever distancing is happening in love, but it's okay. Um, and a lot of that is because of fallen pride. Pride once held high is now thrown into the pretty much into the trash. So Spirit's saying, it's time for you to take a new leap into a new direction. Let me know if that resonates. And let's see, I'm just going to slide down a little bit here. And yeah, and for all you people that just keep on spamming, I'm just not going to answer the questions. And the reason is it's not fair for anybody else when I have this many messages for you guys to keep doing that. I will get you. I will get to most of the people here if I can. But if you guys are spamming too much, I'm just not going to get to you. So just ask once. I will find people. Okay. So Laura is asking, will I secure a good paying job by March 1st? Lost job in October. Yeah, I get that one. I lost mine a couple of years ago myself. Still wait. I got a new one, but it's not my joy. But you know what? Let's see what the universe is telling for you. I'm going to give you a timing card. So let me find my timing deck. Uh, give me some possibilities of Laura. Uh, So I got now is the best moment in your ideal. So Spirit's saying it's really close. Laura, you will secure that. It's not going to give me a date, but they're saying you're close. And let's see what we have here. Matthew, I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. And Amanda, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking here. Maybe you can clarify it. So for Matthew, you got a couple cards here. The first one is Bound by Focus, and it's saying you need some focused discipline going into whatever it is, and you have some burning questions. The fire, let me get to here. Some of these are a little hard to read. So in this one, there's something that's really just burning in your head, a little bit of a question, and Spirit saying anchor at dusk, right? You need to work on getting into the place of safety where you feel safe, and the duality within. So Spirit's also saying, look at both sides of your aspects, shadow and light. It seems like for you, there's something going on. You're having some sort of an internal, shall we say, stress or an internal fight within yourself, and you need to find that middle ground. And so with that, let me see what else we have. And for people who are asking questions, I will try to get to answer everybody. But when I keep on seeing the same people asking for cards over and over again, I won't answer it because it's not fair to anybody else. You just ask once. If it's your turn, it's your turn. I can't just keep on allowing you to jam up the feed. Okay, so Max, yes, you can have a card. Will you get a credential this year? Let's find out. Okay. Spirit is saying it's not the right time. Try another day. They're not ready to tell you whether that's going to come through or not. Sorry about that. Sometimes they get that way. Um, so let's see what do we have here. And for all you people that you you get bypassed because too many people keep on spamming Roberta, and when they do that, this is why I get kind of a little cranky. Just ask one question. If it's your turn, if your time to get a question, otherwise I'll just start pulling ones that I have um, uh, a calling for. So Christine, you want to know if your marriage can be saved. So let's look at the energies on that one. For the most part, when you're asking those questions, um, sometimes it can be, sometimes it can't. What's going on with Christine's marriage spirit? I got two cards that came out. Divine timing, forever young. I'm going to ask one more card deck to get a little bit more clarification on what's going on with you, Christine. And well, so here's a good one. I got a card that wasn't meant to be in that deck, but it came out. So this was meant to just come out. So here's the problem, right? For you, there's a lot of gossip going on. Spirit saying divine timing, forever young, but here's your block, right? And this was put in purposely. It wasn't meant to be in this deck. It seems to have snuck itself in this deck. I got a few more that snuck in there that shouldn't be. But this one came out fixing them. You got to get out of the place of trying to fix anybody. And I coach this with all of my clients. We don't fix people. And the reason we don't fix people is because they have to fix themselves, and you have to allow them the time to fix themselves and for themselves, not for you. So I hope that makes sense for you, because it's very important that everybody knows that we shouldn't be trying to change people for us. They should change for themselves, because if they're not changing for themselves, they're not being authentic to themselves. If they all of a sudden decide, hey, I need fixing, well, that's great. That's a positive thing. But you telling them to fix them, or somebody telling you to fix yourself, that's not good energy, and that's the energy you want to avoid. So with that, let's see who else we have in here. And like I said, I'm going to just start picking people because I'm so backed up at this point. I'm just going to go up and down. Um, let's see what we have here. And so, Christine, let me know if that helped you at all. And let's see. Tammy, let's see what Source has to say for you. I'm getting for you, it's a higher self card. Let's see what your higher self really wants to say. And so with that, and just remember, please like, follow, share, subscribe. I go live a lot. So if you don't get picked today, then you will get picked at one point. The love of your dragon reaches out to you, Tammy. So Spirit saying to, reach into your inner dragon. This is a green. If you notice the card, let me pull it up for you. Uh, I usually look at the picture to see what it is. This is a heart healing for you. For you, what you need is to really get into your heart and find that love of yourself again. That's your inner dragon. So I hope that makes sense to you. And let's see what else we have here. Um, so I think also, since I have a lot of people here, we're going to do a little bit of a light language healing. So Jen, put in what you're feeling lost about. I have a feeling that we're going to do a light language healing for whatever it is that you're lost about. I just got called to that. You got put into my awareness. For those of you who aren't familiar with um, light language, right? It's a way of healing. That's what I do mostly, more than card reading, which is light language. It's a spoken healing. It's very energetic. It's multidimensional, and it work differently for everybody here. What I'll do is I'll set an intention for whatever it is that we're meaning to heal or clear or release, and each person will get what they need out of that healing. Now, you don't have to accept it. You can say, no, I don't want to accept it in your head, and you won't get the healing. If you choose to, you just say in your head, yes, I accept and I would like the healing. And so let's see what Palm Beach living Jen, let's see what's going on. Healing for grief's a good one. I might be able to do that one. And Jen, what was your, if you're still here, please put in what it was that you were looking for. Let's see. what this category is. I'm doing readings and some light language healings for I don't know what this category is. Love that name. Um, let's see. So I give Jen a few more seconds to respond. Otherwise, we can do one for grief. Grief is a really good one. Grief is some grief and sorrow are coming through the collective, and yeah, healing your heart is also good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a healing. We're going to heal for grief. We're going to heal for sorrow, broken hearts. Um, we add a little anxiety in there as well. Everybody's going to get what they need out of this. All I want you to do is set the intention for your highest self to be with you during this healing, and I'm going to set the intention to work on a heart healing, to heal grief, lost loved ones, heartache. Anxiety. We're gonna pull all of those in, and we're gonna pull the codes for it. We're gonna set the intention for the highest frequency of love to come in to help heal each of those issues. We're gonna ask our higher self to come and bring that frequency of love in for everybody, and there's gonna be no harm to anybody within this. Is always in the frequency of love for the highest and best good of all. And so with this, just listen with your heart, not your ears. And if you want it, just say I accept in your head. If you don't want it, say I don't accept. Shana no shi sha pa na ji ne de pa 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 pu shu 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 pa pa na ye ye pa 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 ne hu shi 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 pa 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 ne we sha na na de ji pa pa ne hu shi 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 pa 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 u sha shana no je pa pa na ye pa u shu 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 pa 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 ne he he ya pa pa u shu no 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 pa pa u sha ne de pa pa u sha sha a ya ya pa pa u ne he sha 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 pa no ne shi 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 pa 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 na ye pa 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 u sha shana ha ha ya 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 pa 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 sha ne u shi 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 pa 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 u sha papa na e shi 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 papa na e sha sha na 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 pa usha pa. Okay, so that's just a little sample of what light language can do for you. Let me know how each of you receive that. Everybody's going to receive it differently. Some people get tingles. Some people, will burp. Some people will flatulate. Some people will cry. Everybody releases in a different way. So let's see what we have here. And then please do like, follow, share, and subscribe if you like the light language. I have a full channel of light language on YouTube. It's called Silver Fox Spiritual. I have over 500 different light language healings for the collective for all sorts of different stuff. So let's see what we have here. Crystal Ann, did if you're still here, I'm just going to pull it. If not, you'll watch it in the replay. Did Dylan ever love you? Let's ask the question. Spirit, did Dylan ever love Crystal Ann? And for those people that are asking these questions about does so-and-so feel for you, it doesn't really matter because you're whole in yourself. And Spirit's saying it's a big no on that one. Crystal, and don't beat yourself up because the person didn't recognize your worth. And that's the thing. A lot of us, it's a lesson that a lot of us have to learn is to know our own worth and know that whatever anybody feels or whatever, that's their issue. That's not us. We're fine on our own. And if they don't want to come along for the ride, well, then that's their problem. It's not ours. So let's see if that resonates. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm going to go down the line a little bit. So Roberta, you're looking for money and employment. All right, so let's see what's going on for you and your energies for money and employment. Pull maybe one or two cards on this. And for those of you who are still on, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Put your notifications on so you know when I go live. Please only put your question in once because if you put your question a lot of times, I'm not going to answer it. So we got a stack of cards here. I'm only going to take the first two of this. And the first two that or three actually that I've got here. First one is Mirror of Reality. Reality mirrors not what you see, but what you understand. Reflect to perceive, right? And so it's saying reflection brings clarity, and what you're reflecting is what's going on inside of you. So if you've got chaos around you, you need to clean up your inside energy. Spirit's also saying venturing into new realms, risks are high, but so are the potential rewards. Fortune favors the brave. So you're being asked to kind of figure out what's going on in your energy and take a leap of faith. And the last one is dice of destiny. The dice roll freely, but control over destiny remains in your daily choices. Shape your future with intent, not chance. And so, Spirit's saying, you know, don't use chance. In other words, just use some specific intentions to help move along whatever's needed within employment. So do take that risk. You know what you need to do, but be very clear about it. Don't just, ask for the soup of the day, because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get what the collective wants you to manifest, not what you want to. And Anna Louise, yes, heart pounding is very typical. A lot of times people also feel it, as an emotion. Each person will release it in a different way. And all right, so let's look at, um, let's see, will you get a new lawsuit filing lawyer? Will you get a new lawsuit filing lawyer? So you're asking if you're going to get a new lawyer. I'm just going to ask a yes or no on that one. And Tony Hill, I will answer this question, but don't be spamming so much. You just gotta cut it down. I'll get you a card on relationships. For those that need it so bad, I do paid stuff, and I'm happy to, do a deep dive on what's going on. For you, I don't know. I'm getting a no. Feeling fragmented, cracking under pressure. A spirit saying it's a no on that one. All right, so let's see what's going on with relationships for you, Tony Hall. And like I said, just make sure you're not spamming everybody. So you're overthinking everything here, Tony. And it's what Spirit's saying. You're overthinking it. I'm going to find the blocks, what's blocking you in love, because I have a feeling that you're blocking your own abundance when it comes to love, and that happens to most of us. It's not just you. It's an everybody thing. And so what happens is we get into that place of wanting something so bad that we actually push it away because it's all we focus on. And so Spirit's saying stop the overthinking. Let's see where your block is. Your block came out as untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good that can happen. And so this is a big one, right? You tell yourself a story, and so you're going to manifest that because you create your own reality. And so if you tell yourself all day long that you're unlovable, you're never going to find love, or the people that you're finding are awful and not worthy of you, well, guess what? That's what you're going to get every time. You got to get out of that. You got to change that negative self-thought. And once you do change that energy and pivot, things are going to move a little bit better. So hopefully that's going to help you. And rising above. Is your life going to take a more positive turn? Let's see what's going on in the energy for you rising above. And so please do like, follow, share, and subscribe for anybody who has gotten a reading. So I'm seeing for you rising above. Right now you've got a lot of financial constraints. It seems like there's a lot of financial issues going on in your space. But the spirit is saying the reason why is because you see the magician in the mirror there. The mirror is always about illusion. The magician is always about a manifestation. What Spirit's saying is be careful of the illusion, because you're going after things that are illusion and not true magic. Find the true magic within, which means start being more discerning about what you're doing, because you're chasing illusion. So I hope that answers your question. So let's see what we have here. And will things get better in 2025, Ruben Silva's? Let's see what we have here. And for those of you who are looking to either get your own personal healing, that's too many cards. I'm not going to take that, Spirit. If you're looking for your own personal healing, please do reach out, Silver Fox Spiritual. And at the same time, if you're looking for your own reading, please do reach out. I do paid readings. And they'll get a little bit deeper. But what I look at is I look at energy. I'm not going to tell you this crazy stories. It's never going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's around your energies, and then how do you shift to get to the place that you want to be. So let's go on with that energy. Okay, and let me scroll back up again, because where are we at here? So Ruben, the energies I have for you, yin yang came out. It's the second time it came out, so this is for you. You need to balance. You may be having a romance coming in that is a high level soulmate. Right now, you seem to be all tied up. Things are really holding you down. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of doors that are open, but you're choosing not to go in the doors because you're tying up. But there is I'm getting, once you balance that out, you're going to get a lot of success. There's man holding coin. Sorry, I moved it out of the space for you to see it. So if we look at all these, yeah, I do believe it's there, but you gotta untie yourself first. Right now, you're creating your own energetic kind of knot, and you need to release that. That's something you can do. Go to my Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube, and you might need some abundance clearing and abundance healing. I have lots of those on my channel. It's all free. Just jump on if you feel that they have helped you. You can always get a personal one as well. So let's see who else I feel called to. Um, So Helen, will I ever get to go home? Let's find out, Helen. I'm just hearing click your heels, Dorothy. Click those shoes and they'll get you home. But let's see what the spirit is saying on that one. Spirit is saying for sure you will. So you got all the power to get you there. You just need to realize it. And yeah, you can message me, and that's for anybody here. You can message me about readings. They're, very affordable. For a full reading, it's $55. For a mini reading, it's 25. And sometimes people like to get a light language healing. I generally put a small one in with the full readings, and my light language full readings are 55 as well. The personal light language, which I'll pull a few cards as well. So. Sinead, I'm not even sure if I pronounce that properly, but whatever comes, let's see what we have for you. So that's too many, Spirit. I'm only going to take one. I keep on telling you that. Stop knocking the cards. I love to yell at Spirit, and Spirit plays fun with me by knocking the deck. It's a little hand, if anybody can see it. See, they smack the whole deck. I'm not. They know I only take one. I'm only going to take the first one that came out. And for Sinead, you've got two sides. Every story has two sides. Understanding comes with seeing both. So for you, Sinead, I've got it right here. Spirit's telling you to, pivot your head, listen as much as you talk, see the other person's perspective. It helps them to understand that you are actually willing to listen. It's a great way to be. So let's go from there. And Irish girl, yes. Well, hello. I'm sorry your phone froze. And Carla, let's see what's wrong with your love energy. And so for those of you who do want a paid reading, one of the things I do is called "What's Blocking You in Love," and I use a few sets of cards. And this is one of the most powerful reads. It's only $10 for a full reading for this, and it's going to tell you why. And for you, this one is going to be anxiety. That's your main block, right? And so for Carla, for you, you got to get outside of that anxiety, right? And I'm gonna hold it up to the screen for you. You're afraid to get close to somebody. They're scared to give them a chance, and you're so afraid of love, of being vulnerable, that it's blocking you. What you got to do is you got to start working on heart healings and start allowing you to be more comfortable being open, and start small and work your way through. But that's your main block. Let me know if that makes sense to you, Carla. And let's see who we have here. And again, for everybody who is joining, I got a lot of people here trying to get as many questions as I can. Just please don't spam it with your question over and over again, because anybody who does, I won't answer. I am trying to get to everybody here. I'll probably be live for another 10 or so minutes. So if I don't get to you this time, make sure you're liking, following, sharing, subscribing, and notifications are on, because I go on at least 2 times a week for free stuff. All right, so let's see what we have here. Crystal, I will pull a card for you. I'm being called to the regular tarot deck. And then somebody special will get my Fox deck. I just got a new deck. So for you, Crystal, what I got is I got two cards. One is speaking of financial loss, and the other one is about opportunity. So yeah, you may have a loss or experience a loss early on. There's going to be an opportunity coming. So that loss was kind of more protection than it was anything else. There's a better opportunity coming down. Let me know if that makes sense to you. And let me see who else. Let's get to. I'm going to pull Shauna. Shauna, I've seen you before. The potential on your husband getting a promotion work soon. Let's see what that is. Shauna, too many cards. I only want one. And Shauna, thank you for coming back. I recognize you from a few times, so it's a shout out to you. Appreciate you. And I've got King of Swords for that one, which is head over heart, disciplined, honest. So yeah, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen very quickly. Whenever you see a sword, things happen really quickly. It's going to be on top of his game. So with that, let's see who else we have here. Cosmic Debbie, will you attract love soon? Well, let's see what's going on with your energies. I'm going to ask the angels, the love angels, what's going on in your love energy. And just remember, anybody who has gotten a card, please follow, share, and subscribe. And too many cards, Spirit. I only want one or two tops. Will Debbie attract love soon? All right, so the energy you got, there's some chemistry that's going to be coming in. Somebody's going to be coming in with that really good chemistry. And I'm going to find my timing card because I want to see if Spirit's going to give us an idea, right? And when we look at timing, it's never an absolute. One decision can change everything. And so what we do is we just look at it as a possibility. And so Debbie, the possibility, when is the possibility when love comes in for Debbie? We got two cards here, actually three. When you're about ready to give up, Debbie, and I think that's really, and it's after you overcome the last trouble. So I think those things you're gonna have to overcome something here that's holding you back. And you're gonna feel like, hey, this is never gonna come in, and you're gonna feel depressed, but that's when it's gonna come in. So it will come, and you just have to allow it to come in. And let's see where we are. So please don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Anybody who does want a question, only put it in once, because if I see you in more than once, I won't answer the question. And let's see where we have here. Should you trust Brandon? Let's find out, Jess. Possibly. So I'm getting I would keep an open eye out for that one, because Spirit's saying possibly. And let's see who else. So Hilda, let's see what we have for you. And Torchbearer, remind me if I gave you a card. I don't know if I did. And people, please do not keep on spamming on this. King of Swords or King of Wands here. So this one says you might be a visionary. You might be thinking about, starting your own business, an entrepreneur. That's your card, Hilda. Let me know if that makes sense. And see who else we have here. Nicole, you want a card for love. So so that's old fashioned. Let's see what your card for love is. You got two cards, old fashioned. You got some fun ones here. So let's look at them each. So Spirit's saying embrace what destiny has in store for you. So this is really good. And then to top it off, it says 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So now don't take the whole twin flamey thing into a twin flame. It's probably not an experience you'd want. It's usually a trap. But what that's saying is that there's going to be somebody coming in that's going to be with your soul frequency, and that is going to be a possible good connection. So I hope that makes sense for you, Nicole. Let's see what we have here. And Warrior Princess wants whatever comes. All right, so I'm going to find a different deck. I think for you, you might get my new deck, which is my Fox in the Box. I just bought it because I like foxes, obviously, because I'm Silver Fox Spiritual. And let's see what the foxes want to say for you. Okay, foxes, what do you want to tell her? The one card. You're gonna make me pick a card. All right, so your fox is saying, nurture your dreams, tend to your dreams as you would a garden with love and attention. Watch over them and flourish. So I hope that makes sense to you. Just let me know in the comments, and please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let's see who else we can get here. And so just remember, only ask the question once. I'm not going to answer if I keep on seeing the question being spammed in there, because it just scrolls the feed and then I can never find anything. So let's see where we go. Let's see who else I'm being called to. Let's see. So Sugar T-Ball, I'm just going to give you an angel answers card. The message is going to be whatever you're looking for confirmation for. So let's see what the angels want to tell us. I haven't pulled this deck out in a while, so let's see what we have here. Sugar T-Ball, what is it that he needs, angels? Angels are saying, Sugar T-Ball, you are ready. So let me hold that up for you. And be assertive, right? So they're right here on the screen. You are ready and be assertive. So they're saying, yeah, the time is right for whatever you're asking about. Let me know if that confirmation makes sense. And then I'll probably be on for about another 2 minutes or so. I got to do a puzzle piece. Bear with me. When I do the puzzle pieces, I think everything freezes for a second. TikTok is wanting to know if I'm still alive. So Chris on me, I'll answer that question. I don't like to answer questions like that, only because I'm not meant to know that. I'm just going to ask, what's going on with that. Spirit's not giving us an answer. Spirit's giving us a yes and a no. And so when you see that, Spirit's like, you're not meant to know this answer. So just know that you're going to be okay. And if you feel it in yourself, because you control your experience, you need to find it within yourself to know that you are going to be okay. And I'm going to do 2 more cards, and then I'm going to jump out. But Chris on me, go to my light language and look for. I have one that's it's a pick a healing. It's all the way down in the bottom somewhere. You got to search for it in my library. It's on Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. That's a healing where you can pick your healing that I think is going to help you a lot. So, Lori, you feel Parker, you're going to be my last one that I'm going to do today. Can you get a card? But you're feeling so stuck lately. So let's see what's going on in your energy first. Let's see. I'm just going to pull one energy card for Lori. So Parker, you get 2 cards, and Spirit's saying 5th chakra, 3 cards. It's got more to say. Your 5th chakra, that's your throat chakra. So you've got to start speaking your truth, Lori. That's probably one of the problems. You're overthinking too much. Get out of your head and sixth angel chakra, right? This is the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. And what is the sixth chakra, right? It's right here. It's your third eye. It's time to open up that third eye. Stop putting the blinders on it. Spirit's giving you a lot of information, and it's time for you to start speaking that truth of yours. You've got to really get into that truth. That's going to, help you. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Lori, because you're going to be the last one for tonight, and that is for your higher self. What does Lori Parker need? And so for those of you who would like a personal reading or a light language healing personal, just reach out to me. Information's in the profile. And so Lori Parker, get into nature, find a way to get to nature, start grounding yourself because it's a problem. That's why you're so stuck, because the energy is really stuck inside you, and you need to clear that up. So with that, that is going to be my last card for today. But please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Let me know, just send me a note if you're looking for your own personal readings, if you want to deep dive into stuff. I will go live again another day. I usually do about an hour, give or take. But please do reach out if you're looking for your own reading or your own light language healing. If you're interested in light language healing, go to my YouTube account, Silver Fox Spiritual. That's on YouTube, and it has tons of light language. Doesn't cost a cent. Start your healing journey. And with that, also, like I say, reach out if you're looking for your own personal healing. And make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe, and put your notifications on, because I jump on at a moment's notice when I feel like it, when I have some time, and I give back to people. I know it's tough, and we try to help everybody out to get into their healing journey. And don't forget to look at my daily reads on love energy. And for those love interests in separation, I show you what energies are around you. I'm not going to give you a story. Stories are no good. We need to understand what the energies are and how do we get to them. So with that, everybody have a great day. I appreciate you guys all coming in. For all those who sent little hearts and roses, I appreciate every one of you. Really, really happy. Thank you so much. And have a great day. And we'll talk again the next live that I have. Have a great day. Cheers.